Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Society Live. I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by producer Todd.
Good evening. Happy
And
Mischief
Pug.
Night.
Happy Mischief Night and Pug's Dread.
Namaste. Howdy, y'all.
How are you guys doing
Pug.
tonight?
Not bad. Pugs,
You're
What
doing
do you
better than I
prefer?
am.
a Mischief Night or Devil's Night? Which is your preferred?
Devil's Night.
See, I try to avoid Devil's Night on the YouTube descriptions just because. Like
Because
when
of the
I'm-
devil?
I don't know. YouTube can be all like, "Ooh, the devil." That's like.
YouTube is weird. You see your penis and then boom.
You're
Well, you know what? I'm gonna.
Satanist, and it's your religious
I was gonna
expression.
say that. Yeah, if they suppress, we're putting it in the thing. We're gonna get that shit at the top of the share list.
Fucking A.
It'll
What's
say
up, Brian
in
Trash?
XPW.
Ben Grimm. Howdy.
What up, Ben? Brian?
What up? What up? I know you guys, well, especially you, Todd, still probably exhausted after a very epic XPW Halloween in Hell 4. And yeah.
I made the responsible decision and I stood home. Mostly because of the fucking Santa Ana wins. That
I'm
my
gonna
allergies.
shame you.
You can still shame me because you know what? You can't shame me as hard as I shame myself. Yes, I do feel I missed out, but I'm glad it was on pay-per-view so I could at least watch it. Otherwise, I would have been there blowing my nose, struggling to breathe.
So that brings up a rant for me because,
Uh-oh.
all right, allergies can suck. I get that.
Yeah.
But we got our announcer friend, Ozzy V, on Farce today, complaining about one little nail that he stepped on, Mr. Prima Donna, and it ruined his trivia night. Oh, man. Oh, Kruger been lit on fire, third-degree burns, thumbtacks, barbed wire, and Ozzy, no, one nail.
I think Dan's just upset because he saw the shooting situation here, and he was shot in the same room as me, and Dan's like, that's his gimmick, and he's all upset about it. I even got to do the flip him off like I do Dan.
Dude, for a second there, when you said shooting, I was like, that's a little close too soon. But we're good.
It was a night. I mean, we had nearly 3 deaths probably last night, and Ozzy's got to complain about a little nail. It probably wasn't even a nail. Knowing Ozzy, I bet it was like somebody left a Lego on the floor or something.
Nothing like putting Ozzy over. Good one, Dan. Hey, guess what? The pussy.
That's why he's a commentator and he couldn't make it as a wrestler.
So that's just rude. He got injured.
Did you make it as a wrestler too, Dan?
I backyarded.
I held many a backyard titles.
Have you commentated on any wrestling event live and or at post?
Yes. Now I'm not going to count that, but I did commentate on roller derby. So I've done commentation.
That doesn't count. Straight West. I wish I could have been there, but it was on a freaking Sunday. Amen, brother.
Well,
yeah.
And Steve L also finished XPW this morning. Fell asleep after the Miss Extreme contest.
I'm hoping that means you're on the East Coast and it was late.
It's fucking starting 11 over there. That's fucking crazy.
What did you do?
So I gotta ask, did some of Dirty Ron's cocaine hit the ceiling fan and get you last night, Todd?
Not me.
We'll get to it. I'm getting ahead of myself, but that was
Ron could use a little bump.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Dan's trying to put himself over on. I did roller derby. How many people here have called matches with multiple XPW superstars? I think there's only one. What a maneuver, right, Pugs?
Goddess of Gore.
That's not XPW.
No, I said
That was
featuring
before.
multiple XPW.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You
I won't name at least one of them, but what a maneuver.
You were great, but you forgot Godsmack. How did you forget the Godsmack?
Oh, there we go.
I was in the moment. It's been a while, and he just came back. And to be fair, my partner also couldn't remember the fucking name. And we were in the moment. I'm not a God-fearing man. I was always Team Rob Black anyway, so.
Still are.
There you go.
Absolutely, yeah. God damn it.
So it looked like
behavior.
It looked like a lot of fun last night. It looked like all you had a blast. So once again, I wish I could have been there. But soon. I might be at the next one for sure because I am aiming.
Might for sure. What a weird sentence.
The
But I hope
was
so.
in December, so I mean,
Right.
you mean the next Halloween in Hell?
The next Halloween in Hell probably is what I'm looking at. Hopefully, we'll see.
Real quick, Steve L. Larry Legend was hilarious. He got a little tipsy the first half, then hostile and cranky second half.
Yeah. there was some partying going on, I think, with the commentators the night before. But I did like Larry had like a bunch of comments that were hilarious. I think he came out immediately and started talking about holes and showing his dick and like all sorts of
my favorite one was him showing his penis to first graders. He was also in the first grade at the time, but
I was
honestly,
gonna
you
say
walked
that
in,
came out wrong.
Yeah, like the way he said it, like I laughed super hard. I'm like, bro, this is going out to the world.
Yeah.
Fucking straight west. One of the whores was way too tipsy.
Which one? I didn't.
Incorrect.
Wait.
Tipsy.
Well, yeah, maybe one. I don't know which one you refer to.
She was wobbly.
Little bit of trouble getting around the ring.
Bambi legs. It's all right.
Well, I haven't watched the show back. I just from the live experience. It's always a little different watching at home. So
yeah. Well, we will get to the lovely Miss Extreme ladies.
Terribly
terribly hilarious, man. Grim.
Yeah. Welcome to your first show.
there was some definite train wreck entertainment going on. Some of it was cringe. Other times it was LOL, laugh out loud. I do think they should do better. The commentary team, Ron and Larry, you have done better. I think you might have been having a little too much fun and forgot you're at work. But yeah, a good time was had.
And then Pinky showed up from next Friday. I was all
that guy. I know you had some fans in one of the Facebook pages.
He's been very
yeah, I am not one of them. Although him referring to Maga Butcher as the old man, or some of his shit was funny. But like if it was a 3-man team, I think it would be better for him because he just came in with the accents. The other two got the play-by-play.
Thank you for saying that right, Pugs.
Well, all right, I'll behave.
I'm just gonna say I think maybe there were some brownies in the back, and they didn't realize, and they might have had a lot of them.
I did not give them anything.
They got into Todd's brownies. Will be the official.
I had 2 extra cookies because Pugs didn't show up.
There you go. See,
this will be one of the biggest regrets of my entire life, though, because.
You
yeah. Although I was incredibly proud of LA. The first thing you all chanted was "fuck New Jersey."
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, LA. Thank you.
Did you like when the N Pomona was added onto that?
Yeah, that was fine. Although I do wish we could go back, but
I like the setup. You haven't been in the new spot yet.
How's the parking?
Well, good.
Not good.
Well,
okay.
You have to remember what time we got there.
I understand.
But yes, it's at a hotel, and it's very a lot of parking.
Well, if they start holding on a Saturday, I'll just fucking stay there.
Right? Friend of the show, LA Wrestle Chick, said she had to park way over, but
okay.
And I got to hang out with GX. Is it GX or GHX? I always get
Into the world.
Yes. Well,
GXH.
So yes, so he was there. So normally,
so I don't got to hang out. Gave some cookies to Ron and Larry, and
I only gave.
You heard it here first. Breaking news: Todd's Magic Brownies to blame. All right, so let's start running down the card. So we kick it off. Larry Legend comes out, followed by the boss himself, Rob Black. And we get into match number 1. Wicked Wicket versus Mecha Wolf. I believe this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Wicked Wicket's XPW debut. I believe. I don't recall.
Yes, I've seen him. He's I've seen him wrestle in California and other places.
Okay. not a big fan of Juggalos, but I thought Wicked Wicket looked pretty good here with Mecha Wolf. I thought it was a good mixture of styles. Power Man taking on High Flyer here, and yeah, I wish we could see more of Mecha Wolf. I do enjoy his work quite a bit. I mean, watching this show is, as I always say with XPW, for the most part, the wrestlers look like real men that could like beat the shit out of you, which we don't get enough. And Mecha Wolf is certainly one of those guys. What did you think of the opening match, Pugs?
Off the bat, Mecha Wolf comes down looking like a badass, so I'm always going to be for that. I didn't know the Juggalo at all, but he was good. Stephen L, I want to go, and I'll rent a room for a night or two. That's the ultimate experience. Like, hey, Steve, we'll see you there.
Just remember to ask for no dead hobo room.
What?
Oh, you don't know
okay?
You don't know the story?
No. Jimmy's okay?
Oh, yes. I did.
I was going to say after that main event, you might want to make it clear.
Okay, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but somewhere in a goddamn Schlack promo, I wanted to hear him say something about another fucking dead hobo ghost in this building when I'm done. Because I don't know if you know the history. The LA history is, they put a bunch of the homeless and the junkies in there during the word that shan't be. I don't know what I can say.
That was one of those.
Yeah,
the coup.
And so yeah,
there you go.
So yeah, it had like 50 deaths or something like that. It's got a bunch of hobo and junkie ghosts.
But back to the match. Yeah, it was solid. Good opener. Got the crowd going. Non-violent, but good. It wasn't extreme, but it was it's still XPW. So like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I want more Mecha Wolf, and I would love to have the Juggalo come back, which his name escaped me. What is it? It's
Wicked.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking hard. Wicked.
What up, Jonathan, and everybody that we missed? Good chat tonight. Wicked. I thought he was very, smooth. Everything looked good. He seemed to have chemistry with Mecha Wolf. I almost would have liked to have seen it go longer, but yeah, Mecha Wolf even busting out a suicide dive. I mean, this dude can do anything. Quite frankly, I'm shocked somebody hasn't snatched him up. So I'm grateful to have Mecha Wolf in XPW.
Well, he's doing all right in AAA, right? Or AAA?
Yeah.
Or is it C or the other big company down there?
He's all over the place. But like I said, I'm glad we got him in XPW for as long as we can. And really cool finish. Power bomb on the chair. Mecha Wolf picks up the win over a very game Wicked. And moving on to match.
Real quick, we think he might join Dirty Ron since he seems to be starting a whole circus. If they come out in a car, that'd be cool.
There you go. There's a storyline for Wicked if he comes back. I like that, Bugs. I do. I can't believe me. I'm trying not to talk too much about the Dirty Ron or Miss Extreme stuff yet, but
we'll get there.
We'll get there. And I should have said this at the top of the show, but after this episode of Squared Circle Society, join us on a live Flesh Wound Horror. We're going to be watching some retro Halloween commercials and just hanging out. So, horror, wrestling, you go hand in hand. So match number 2. Brandon Gatson taking on Rob Shit. So I'm not as familiar with Brandon Gatson. I've certainly seen a lot of Rob Shit.
I guess I am the only one who is. I've seen it quite a few times. He's a SoCal guy. I've seen him pop up a few places.
Real quick, is that his normal entrance or was he channeling Stone Cold for Halloween?
Honestly, I've never really paid attention to his entrance till now.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't. But no, he's a great worker, and I haven't seen him go this hard ever.
I better hope there's no ladies named Deborah in that Miss Extreme contest.
and same goes for Rob Shit. I think we're all familiar with him.
Rob Shit's the shit. I like this version. him being a super fucking asshole heel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through a fucking table with no knob. I'm not going through chairs. What's the fucking like third thing this fucker does? He goes through the fucking thing. He's an asshole to the crowd. Big fan of Rob shit, and I just my fandom keeps growing. It's very impressive, and I hope hope he comes back and does more.
Well, it is his second XPW appearance.
Yeah, I was thinking second or third. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did one East Coast show. Yeah, he did one
one of the theater brutalities. Okay, so he's been on 4 times.
So this is so this should be 3 then.
Yeah.
He did one actual East Coast show, right? Or just theater brutality?
I believe he did one East Coast show, and then he did the one show in Pomona.
So 3 or 4. He's been a few times. Okay.
He fits the roster perfectly. He cuts a great promo. And I think Larry at this point was definitely starting to have fun on commentary. This is maybe the first wrestling match in the history of pro wrestling, period, anywhere, where a commentator actually name drops former President Howard Taft on commentary.
I don't remember what he said. What did he say?
I don't know. I mean, he's on there talking about Howard Taft.
Was he talking about his holes?
I don't know if he was talking about his holes. I mean, Taft, famous for getting stuck in a tub. I don't know if you could find his holes. So I don't know. But yeah, Howard Taft, man. Like, there you go. I want to say, though,
Larry with the deep cuts in education. Thank you, Larry.
This is maybe the second best match of the night. I thought it was great. Brandon Gatson impressed the hell out of me. I thought that he looks like a future superstar. And this is the first time I think that I've ever watched one of his matches. So, it's a fresh take. Once again, 2 badass looking dudes kicking the shit out of each other. Rob Shit, of course, as you said, very good on the mic. Cuts a really cool heel promo. And
he cut off the good guy, which is awesome.
Yes. And we get a really good mix of just everything in this match. That sort of springboard moonsault thing that Gatson pulled off, I thought was fantastic. It was just, again, a little bit of extreme, little bit of power wrestling, just everything. I really genuinely was impressed by both of these guys, and I hope to see these 2 more as well. I would be totally down to see these 2 as regulars on the roster. Big fan of them both. I say that a lot, but these 2 I would be content having.
If you saw them throw down in a bar, you're getting the fuck out of the way or watching.
Yeah. Again, 2 indie guys that look like grown fucking men. I love it. They should be better known. Gatson might be on the younger side and just still getting his name out there. But yeah, big fan of both of these guys. Rob Shit gets the victory with heelish tactics with the low blow. And go out of your way to watch this match. Because I think you will be hearing a lot from these 2 in the future going forward. All right. So, next match number 3, Terex, the definition of pain. Terex.
T-Rex, according to Larry Legend.
T-Rex.
He's going back and forth.
It's Terex, by the way.
There you go.
Well, Dan's not saying it right either.
We're going to bring back Jungle Boy.
What was he saying?
He can be like come out carrying him on his shoulders. They said T-Rex.
No. How do they
always? That's what Rob calls him. He always calls him T-Rex.
Terex.
Yes, his name is Terex.
Terex.
It's also misspelled on the graphic.
Yeah, what did it say?
Yes.
Is it T-Rex?
It was.
Well, that's what Rob calls him.
I forgot you're there live. Yeah. Hey, if you want to make it T-Rex, that's cool.
Hey.
He fits it. And then weighing in at 50 stars and 13 bars, hardcore hillbilly. I was conflicted.
Our boy.
I was very, very conflicted in this match because you got the UEW legend Terex, and favorite of the show, Hardcore Hillbilly. Everybody loves
Look,
Hardcore Hillbilly.
Terex is a friend. He's cool. But our boy, a Hardcore Hillbilly, needed a fucking win more than anybody. So that's who I was rooting for. Going for the underdog in this match.
His first XPW win proper, not counting Theater of Brutality.
Yes.
The actual main roster, I guess we'll go with.
Yes. First big win. And it was a huge win for Hardcore. I was very proud of him. And as commentary said, two big old boys with tits. There was a really it wasn't hit perfectly, but there was a Samoan drop onto glass that looked really uncomfortable.
I thought that was going to be Crystal Myth. And the fact that no one said that annoys me, actually. It's like missed opportunity.
The one problem with actually knowing some of the guys from XPW now is it's like you watch it, you don't, that bloodthirst goes away and you look at some of the stuff and it's like, oh,
not always. That would take a lot for me.
You just don't give a fuck.
No, I know what they're there to do, and do it right. You're gonna look like you got all fucked up.
That is true. This was a really violent match. Choke slam onto the glass, lots of glass stuff, lots of blood. Hardcore Hillbilly hitting that cannonball into the barbed wire board.
Yeah.
That was ugly. Terex hitting that moonsault, which, oh man, you could give me a 10 grand and I don't know that I could sit there and take a moonsault from Terex. Jesus Christ. And he kicks out. Hardcore Hillbilly, he channels former President Donald Trump and he hulks up. He maggots up and kicks out of a fucking moonsault from Terex. Jesus fucking Christ.
He's not called Hardcore for anything, for nothing.
I was going to say.
Ben Grimm, impressive moonsault.
Impressive moonsault for a big old boy with tits, is commentary.
I'm telling Terex, you said he's big old boy. I'm quoting you.
I am quoting. He can go beat up Ron.
No, you tell you what, you get him the plate of hot wings, you'll be all right.
Okay. So
I guarantee I'm the only person in the building rapping along to his theme.
Kicks out of the moonsault and uses the helmet to pick up the huge upset. This was like XPW's version of the 1-2-3 Kid pinning Razor Ramon on Raw. The Hardcore Hillbilly now is, I'm going to predict it right now, XPW champion. That's who's going to dethrone Schlack. It's going to be Hardcore Hillbilly. It's going to be the ultimate rock.
Say that with a straight face.
The words didn't want to come out.
I believe in Hardcore Hillbilly. It is going to be the Rocky Rise. Hardcore Hillbilly is going to tap him out. He's going to take both belts. Then he's going to undeport the body. And it's going to all be good.
I missed that in the live crowd. I didn't hear that till after the.
Yeah, well, we'll get to
I forgot that was a stipulation.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I forgot too. And I was like, I can't deport the body. God damn.
You can barely get over the border as.
Who's going to man the glory holes? It's just going to be all sad.
Well, you have an OG who's back who can man them glory holes.
This is true, but I don't know. Bodies deported, and now, she may keep Angel out there, Rob's.
We're already getting held of ourselves.
Yeah. Back to Hardcore Hillbilly and
Hardcore Hillbilly picks up the big upset.
Yeah, very proud of him. He did really good, and I love the fact that the whole Mega Maga faction came out and celebrated like he won fucking he won a championship. That's their boy. It's fucking awesome.
I gave the crowd their time, and no one started chanting for Hillbilly, so I had to get it started at the very end.
Good.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's shitting Maga, which, yes, obviously awesome for Maga, but give Hillbilly his props.
Yeah.
He wants his flowers too.
Give Hillbilly his props.
Yeah, fun match. Not the most technical, but very, very fun.
Very fun. Yeah, I had a good time with this one.
Dan went from who's this guy to go Hillbilly.
Yeah, he's like, I could do that, blah, blah, blah. He still owes you a slap, you fuck.
He won everybody over. There you go. We're gonna see it. I'm telling you. You're laughing now in 1 year. XPW heavyweight.
I'm not
champ.
voting against him. I don't think it'll be in a year, but yeah. But if he has a shirt, I'll buy that shit.
There you go. All right. So moving on now to actually no, I was getting ahead of myself. Evelyn Inc. and Dirty Ron coming out, and well that it was
sharing the wealth.
Dirty Ron taking on Damien 666, the Lucha legend, an XPW legend for that matter, and lots of cocaine, lots and lots of cocaine flew.
It wouldn't be XPW with that.
He was generous with it too. He threw it out everywhere.
I mean, we saw asshole in this match. Where else are you going to see asshole?
When did we see asshole?
You saw asshole in this match. You're not going to see that in. You did when he was eating.
I believe Dan. If there was asshole,
I'm gonna say
he saw that one frame.
And Haitian's butthole.
Okay. Psycho remake. The best thing about Psycho remake, you don't see asshole in GCW except Desert Eagle. You know, you like.
I see a lot of assholes, but some gaping ones too.
Where else are you gonna see that? But so yeah, crazy.
I gotta rewind, damn it.
I mean, you knew Damien was in trouble. I mean, he did like enough cocaine to kill the cocaine bear just on the way to the ring. So you knew Ron was like extra like hulked up for this match. I love Evelyn Inc. with him. I think she compliments him. Well, yeah, I hope so. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like I said, fun match, lots of tubes, lots of blood. Ron,
Dirty Ron telling him to go back to where he came from or something along those lines. I'm gonna pop every fucking time. If he ends up in the Mega Maga faction, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there you go. I think we got more of Evelyn Inc.'s ass on this show than anything else. Like, just it was all over the place.
No
and
complaints.
It was utilized, sir. I was watching you go get drinks. Raul was a big fan.
It factored into the finish, and Dirty Ron hitting the big flying elbow for the win. I had a lot of fun with this. It was wild, out of control, just crazy shit. What did you guys think?
Well, it's always good to see Damien 666, and then seeing one painted face go after another painted face. I love that shit. That shit gets me. I like both these guys. I think they both did tremendous. And Evelyn just added like an extra flair and eye candy for the most part. This was badass. If they want to redo this, or get Damien and Bestia to go up against Ron and Wicket, right? Fucking let's get this going. I'm in. This could be fun.
Just call them the Wicked Clowns.
Yeah.
Well, they could bring some other ones. They were in XPW before.
That is true.
Although I don't believe Jay travels now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't remember which one. I know one.
We can get one from the border. Well, the newer one, Pagano. That'd be kind of cool too.
Oh yeah, he's been in XPW.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I mean, this match was really old school versus new school. This show, there was a lot of that. I mean, Homecoming.
Good call. Yeah,
but I mean, I don't know if they put it over on commentary or not. But yeah,
no, they did not.
I know it's the XPW historian in me. I get it.
Here's the pitch.
Were you in earshot, Todd? Because you could have been like throwing them information.
No, I've done that before, but not.
No, I've seen it.
In between being asked to play Scorpions.
Yeah.
Here's my pitch for the new Carnival Ron's forming. Should it go wrong and Hardcore Hillbilly not get the XPW title off of Schlack, he can be the bearded lady in the Carnival and go after Ludark.
I thought
That's what you should go for.
I thought he was just
There
going to
you
make
go.
him a standard juggalo. He's already got the outfit, just paint his face.
I do want to see Hip Hop Hillbilly at some point. At
I'm
some
not-
point, we do need to see.
Well,
that.
I will help him with that, and I can train him. I'll get him a good entrance.
Get some dreads. He needs to start now, and we'll just make him the hardcore, the Hip Hop Hillbilly. Boom.
It's a little poor white teenagers, but okay.
Hey, there's a fan base too. Their money's green.
I meant the actual rap group. That might have been too much of a deep cut.
There you go.
They did.
I sold it like I knew what you were talking about, Tom.
I know. I'm just letting you. I'm old.
All right. So
Okay,
Matt,
wait. Before we do the match, it is Evelyn Inc. related, so I just wanted to tell this little story. I got a crowd story. So she was taking pictures. You know, people are coming up asking to take pictures, obviously. 12-year-old boy.
Oh, yeah, that kid. Time of his life, right?
Yes. And then, like, when we get to the segment, the whole segment, you should see this kid smile. He had a great night.
I
fuck
remember those days.
Disneyland. Fuck Disneyland.
Yeah, he now is attracted to women with tattoos and split tongues. Like that.
Yeah.
He's at the right age where that is a big deal.
That's his type. Hey.
Attaboy.
All right. There we go.
Hope he's at the next one. Yeah.
We can interview him.
Yes, I'm gonna do what you didn't do, Todd. I'm gonna reach out to this young man. It's like, you know what, you're cool, little dude.
You know what? Again, just like the original XPW, not happening. Sorry. Maybe in 10 years we'll be buddies.
All right. So, not match. I guess we call it a segment, but it's a contest. Our next contest. Miss Extreme spanking for the win.
I popped for that because that's like going back to the old school, the first Miss Extreme, where they did the they did the spanking stuff, or well, technically I think that was Lizzie Spank, but whatever. It had the right feel and the right, it's been a while since I've seen Miss Extreme 1.
Yeah. It's been a minute,
but it felt right. I mean, obviously, you didn't have Ron Jeremy coming back. Dan, that was homecoming. Can't you bring him up in this Hannibal Lecter
live via satellite?
No, I'd want like Back in Black. Like he's in the back and like somebody sees him and just reacts, and then it's like Bischoff style. He just comes out.
Tell me, I didn't just see the hedgehog.
There you go.
You see Larry have the biggest pop.
Oh, he had the greatest fucking entrance from one of them. Bring out another bitch, or however he worded it. Larry, your pimp showing.
We were chanting more holes.
I heard.
I
beautiful.
I heard the 4 holes chant.
Oh yeah, see
what, 4 holes. I heard more holes.
Yeah,
maybe it was more.
Okay, but there wasn't 12 holes when I added them up.
Oh yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, I mean, your math might have been a little bit off, but you might have been.
I wasn't a commentary.
Specific hole, just specific hole. But I was gonna say, yeah.
I wasn't nearing. Okay, yes, no, 12.
12.
Do the math, Dan. Come on.
Unless you're counting Larry or anybody else. I mean, you got to be inclusive, Todd. So kicking it off, we get Evelyn Inc. back out. I never catch it. Is it Evelyn or Evelyn Inc.? It's Evelyn, right?
Evelyn, like Evilyn. Okay. I believe it's Evelyn Inc.
Making sure. So she comes back out to Todd's filthy chants that I hear over the feed. Marika Hayes.
She came out to Sexy Red, which I thought was interesting. That's my up and coming young rapper.
Which one?
Nice.
Sexy Red.
No, who came out to it?
Evelyn.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know the song.
And we get Maddie,
like in that Ice Spice era, like there's young hoes coming up. Excuse me.
What did the last one come out to? Do you remember, Dan? Did you write it down?
Well, we have Marika Hayes, Maddie Meadows, and Jay Love.
I was asking if we were talking about the themes. I was asking if you knew.
I don't know. The music's not my strong.
Dan was hoping for the Yokozuna theme or something like that.
Damn, Todd. Fucking racist, Todd.
What?
All
Knox
right.
Pro was across the street.
So, anyways,
Samoan dynasty.
we get some lesbian action. Maddie had a little bit of trouble, like I said.
Love Maddie. Big fan. Gonna look up her work. I actually forgot to do that.
She might have been, practicing her bumps, and she was a little loopy, but she looked great. Great for the Miss Extreme.
I didn't get the split tongue thing. It was like, because of her, like the double tongue. I think like the split tongue. I didn't.
For
It didn't
Evelyn?
click together. Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't.
Have
like
you
put that together.
ever kissed a girl with a split tongue? It's a positive thing, but I can't describe it. It's hard to describe.
It's
It's
never
different.
happened, Dan. Different.
It did. Only a kiss, but interesting. So
Ben's rating. We'll get to that later, I guess.
Want me to read that now or later?
You go for it.
Hey, Maddie greater than Mariko, greater than Cat Lady, greater than Evelyn.
Evelyn.
I agree with your top one.
I'm
An
not
evil
gonna be.
man.
I'm not gonna rank them. I'll just say my favorite is obviously J Love, aka Cat Lady.
Cat Lady. Yeah.
Old
Although
school.
last year she wore an outfit that was way better.
It's crazy though. Like that, it's been 20 years. She doesn't look that much different,
No,
not
Stacey-
at all.
and she doesn't
great.
look. Yeah, she
She looks great. She looks
doesn't
amazing.
age.
I
And
like how we all like Maddie though. That's cool.
I like Maddie. I think
Yeah.
I'm more of an evil.
She looked
guy.
too young for me. She looked like a child, so that's why I couldn't. Yeah, that's why. J Lo.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna behave. I don't think she looked like a child at all.
Well, no, that's well.
So-
You're also a decade younger than me.
True,
So-
but I was gonna go somewhere with it. I'm
I know
gonna
you-
stop
I'm
myself.
trying to act like I don't know where what's going.
So we do get some light tubes to the ass. There was a busted open ass in this match, not in the way you think, but asses got busted, and the ass was wearing the crimson mask.
I think she does that in her free time or spare time for enjoyment because she looked like she liked that a lot. Wasn't painful. like it should be.
Evelyn was enjoying those light tubes, and I think
Good girl.
I think her ass got busted open the hard way. But
I don't.
I'm not even gonna laugh at that. I knew I was gonna.
I'm
do that
nodding,
last
dude.
time.
I'm like,
Damn
now
it.
I hate it.
I know.
hard way,
See,
get it?
when you ask for your approval, Dan,
Innuendo the hard way. Get it? Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't understand. Explain to me.
I'm a comic genius. Ty.
There you go. Thanks, man. Bloody cool.
Bloody
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
I don't know if I should bring Steve's up, but someone did. I'll give you that.
I don't see his.
There you go. I brought it up.
Yeah, Steve. I bet Dirty Ron
It's gone.
had his way with her consensually in the parking lot.
I that last night I kind of wish I was Dirty Ron. I will say that. That was
I still can't go that far.
I may just show up and be a mark and just like be in like full I'll be in full Dirty Ron gear next.
Oh,
time.
like the one dude in the first row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was. Oh, I wasn't even talking about him. Yeah, there was another clown.
I saw them post a picture. They got one together. I totally didn't even think about it being a Halloween show. I could have. I don't know where my old wig is. Pugs, you could have been. You could have done the Rob Black gimmick.
I should have. NC
you can borrow him next year.
on December.
Well, no, that's when you do your live action. You gotta
Okay, come
find
to
this
life.
So Evelyn. So the finish here was a little bit confusing. Evelyn, did she get the win?
Bullshit. No, J Love did.
J-Lo got the win. Okay, it was a
Which is
little bit,
horseshit. I don't understand how that wins when the chick that was getting a light tube across her ass, Evelyn.
because she outspanked them. So the tube spanks beats a regular stank. Stanks. I get your line of thinking, and bikini contests and other things have been won that way, but
You have me on the fence here, Todd. Like your logic there does
I
Makes
understand
sense.
yours too, but it's
But yeah,
also
but
for
the
me
most
the right
extreme bitch
person
there.
won.
Well, yeah, because old school. But like, did she take a bump? Did she get glass on her fucking ass?
I was
Nah.
the
Well, you know
ass.
what? She was the only person who was undead in the match, so that alone gives her the advantage.
I think the ass that
Because
bleeds
she
is the
died
ass.
in 2000.
The ass
Yeah.
that leads. Ass that bleeds. Ass that leads. She should.
red
Well,
lube.
then Dan's hemorrhoids made him missing.
Yeah.
But
I
truth be
thought
told,
this was
Maddie
a
was robbed. She didn't even have a chance with her fucking Bambi legs.
I think this. I'm going to say this though, for adult film actresses, the spanking skills were a little weak. That's why to me it's like, okay, she's taking
They're all
tubes to
bottoms.
the
I
ass.
don't know.
I don't know. I just
Get a Gunther up in there. Fucking leave marks.
I was gonna say
Where's Fern when
bring-
you need him?
Yeah, fucking
Bring-
burn.
Playing in the crowd. There, come here.
bring Dirty Ron back out there or something. Like you need a proper chop because
Judge Joe Dredd can chop. Send his
There you
ass
go.
out there.
they can all empty
Well, now we're
the
just
locker
chopping
room.
assholes. Is that?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's how it's got to be. Bloody culos all over the place. So yeah, J Love gets the win, but Evil Lane, should have.
Very enjoyable contest, although I do think the finish was a little weird. But yeah, more of this. Make it annual and bring back Taylor Nicole, please.
Bright 1-1.
Yes.
No.
On the Meltzer scale, I'm just gonna say on the Meltzer scale, 5 stars, all the way for Miss Extreme.
You know, he gave a match 5 1/4. The Osprey and Speedball, whatever the fuck, Mike, whatever.
Oh,
Yes, good match, but he's a dork.
He's in. Clean up your fucking room.
He makes Dan cool.
Fuck you, Todd.
I just said he made you cool. Jesus Christ.
God damn it. All right.
I'm
Moving
exhausted.
on to our next match of the evening. Eric Ryan taking on Bestia 666 in a death match.
Light tubes everywhere.
Light tubes everywhere. This one felt like they were a bit off. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a bad match. It just felt like they didn't really get into that proper gear for this one. I don't know what it was, just kind of an off night.
Language barrier, maybe.
Perhaps, yeah. I didn't think the tubes were utilized as much as they could have been, and
We've seen nothing. Both of these competitors do better. Like it wasn't a shit match by any means.
No.
Like I with Eric Ryan, fucking king of the death match, and Bestia. Come on, like this should be off the fucking charts. But it was just good, and I'm not complaining. But I do think they could have did better.
They could have been, yeah. It probably last minute thing, and it just didn't quite come off like it should have. But Eric Ryan did pick up the win. I'm a fan of both of these guys, so
I'm a fan of one of them.
Yeah, one of them might be on the shit list now. Straight West says it was supposed to be Masada versus Bestia.
That would have been a good match.
Yeah, that
Still
would
can
have
happen.
been really, really good.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll see it down the line, I'm sure. So match number 7, I believe, our next match,
Yes.
the one that we've been waiting for, Ludark, Shaitan, and Kat Martini taking on The Body and XPW legend Angel.
The hardcore homo.
Dan's scared.
Yes.
Dan's like,
are we not allowed to say this? His fucking name? God damn it!
It's weird now.
I know.
But
well, you know what? I am proud of the Van Nuys crowd. They did not hesitate 1 second like Pomona did whenever the first match was. It was all in.
Oh yeah, we had a hard fucking time getting that shit off the ground.
There was like 2 of us, and then they finally,
You're corrupting everybody slowly, Todd.
I think the Van Nuys crowd already had some corrupted in him. So they also had a little bitch in him, but we'll get to that later. That was my okay.
So lots of actually there's a lot maybe more ass in this than the Miss Extreme competition. I think they just should have called it the Pat Patterson Memorial Cup.
That's fucking brilliant. You know what? I have a jockstrap award I can
Make it happen, Pugs. Fuck WWE. I want to see what Pugs does for a trophy for the Pat Patterson Memorial.
You know what? Text me tomorrow and I'll look for it because I can do that. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
just maybe like I don't know, Rowdy Piper crying. Just
dude, it's a gold jockstrap, like legitimately.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I just bumped our next show 10 minutes, just FYI.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, trying to get it in.
No. I knew we were gonna get bumped. So
cool. So immediately after this, pretty much you.
Okay, well, it's already came up.
Straight West. Freddy Krueger took that guardrail to the face. LOL, that little bitch.
Straight West knows what's up.
I didn't say anything.
Look, I legitimately sympathy for your injury. However, you're in the front row.
We'll get back to this because
okay, it didn't happen in this match. So let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Blue Dark and Cat.
All right.
Ben Grimm, body isn't illegal. Yes, he is. He's a damn Canadian.
Damn Canadians.
Instead of wet, you use snow or frost. In that slur.
Yes. See, but I don't think if you said that one, he'd get mad. If you said the wet one, he'd be upset. But would you make me censor? Well, one, you won't make me.
Yes,
shit,
I would. So moving on in the match,
Jesus,
we've got.
I'm gonna say it, not censor it.
It was great seeing Body and Angel team up. I'd like to see that again. I support it, man.
Tag belts, man. I would like them to be tag team champions because they both have black lovers that they could be like walk them to the ring too. Like it's made for them.
I wanted a crack appearance. Unfortunately, we did not get it. One day, I don't know. Maybe they're on the outs. Who knows?
Just
jealous of the Body.
Maybe
crack, spear, Cat, and Ludark through a table. And...
Okay, well, Ben, that's a great question.
I don't think
unfortunately, the answers.
I've got one. It's not that bad. I've got one. I pitched it, I think, on our Discord. The Bussy Boys.
I don't know what that means.
Bussy, boy pussy or butt pussy.
Boy pussy.
Oh, okay.
Bussy Boys.
I don't know.
It's actually butt pussy, but yes.
Well, there you go.
Ben Grimm, the gays. LGBTQ mafia. Come
on. Big Nat, what's Angel with no crack though? Yeah.
He's still the hardcore. Well, I don't want to make Todd censor it again, but yeah, he's still Angel.
Yeah.
Angel's a fucking badass. I was so happy to see him. I'm glad he comes back at least once a year.
Oh well, that works too. You pluralize it.
It's XPW's Undertaker.
Sure.
No, XPW's Undertaker was supreme. Do not disrespect the legend.
Oh, this is true.
I think he means popping up once in a while, but
okay. I get what he's trying to say, but
Supreme was full time.
It was nice though. I did left this out in the opening when Rob was talking, and someone yelled out, "Who am I?" and the crowd knew what to do. So it was very nice.
Yeah.
Great. So we get some lubricant to the eyes. We get stink faces, Bronco busters, nutsacks to faces, like Cat did a lot of wrestling in this. First time, really, we gotten to see a lot of action from her. She didn't have a surrogate stepping in for her.
Cat Martini is hardcore.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, she is. Way to go. Yeah, very proud of you. Come a long way.
But don't deport the Body. You know,
look. Yeah, I don't really appreciate that, but
who are you without your arch nemesis? You need the Body. It's yin and yang. She needs the Body. Come on.
I agree.
Time for a Canada show.
I know. Flesh Wound Features needs to sneak Body back over the border and into XPW. This needs to happen.
Can you imagine? Like he just pops out of under our shirts.
I'm not putting them under mine. I'm just telling you that, right?
No, it's like Mr. Slave and Mr. Garrison just pull them out of our ass.
Get on that CG action with the all right. So unfortunately, Lou Dark and Kat get the victory, and no more body, man. That sucks. But
I hope he finds a way back.
he'll find his way back.
It's
Dan,
gonna happen.
marry him so he can become a citizen.
Done. We'll let him.
We can have the wedding.
Wait. Maybe Angel and Body will figure this out. Maybe Dan won't have to sacrifice himself.
There you go. Well, fucking Mr. Fantastic. Put a ring on it, Mr. Fantastic. Come on.
He may not be down for that.
I want the XPW wedding. I don't know who
We
that's
already
gonna
had
end up
one. We
being.
had the Rob and Cat wedding.
Yes, but I'm talking though, live
I want the
at a
hardcore
show.
bachelor party.
you
I don't really
want-
care about the wedding.
I know what you want.
We need to make it happen. All
I'm
right, so
I'm not going to ask who Dan would dress up as the referee because, like the Eric Bischoff spot where he rips the face off.
okay. Well, you know what? I will if I would get my license to marry whoever. That would be fun.
Marry the body.
Can have Ozzy as a bridesmaid.
Why does he?
We got plenty of extras.
You notice he hasn't said no once. The Body, the invitation's out there. Live wedding on Fleshwood Features, so you can come back to the country anytime.
All right.
Imagine all the pussy you get when you tell her when you're all the women you're married to, dude.
Moving on, because I'm trying to get done for the match. Match number 7. We get the MAGA Butcher taking on Pug's Dread favorite, Judge Joe Dread with
Fuck
Stephen
yeah.
Curry.
Boo.
There was
Dread,
no
you
one,
don't need him.
there was no one to cheer on for him. You weren't there, Pugs.
So the entire audience is stupid and they were booing him? Fucking assholes.
There was no Pugs though.
At the end, though, weren't they like, all right, good job and everything?
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Okay. All right, so they smartened up by the end, but fuck that crowd during this
Wow.
match. Judge Joe Dredd is the shit. He held his own with the MAGA Butcher. Not surprisingly to me, but to everybody, like, come on, that's a fucking legend. He's going after Slack. How many people do you know actively going after Slack, wanting a piece? This dude's a bad motherfucker.
That is not something I would ever choose to do.
No, that match was fucking badass. Some shit went down. I don't know if you want to get into that now or in a little bit. Yeah, this was brutal. Fucking MAGA Butcher punched the shit out of Judge Joe Dredd. Dredd beat the shit out of MAGA. Yeah, actually I want to go rewatch this match. It was a lot going on. There was a lot going on, including a rail.
Imagine. I mean, the world's a strange place. I'm not going to rule out the MAGA Butcher being made like Secretary of Defense if Trump wins again. I think it's going to.
Oh, he better.
I think it's going to happen.
He's got a good relationship with Japan.
There you go. He's building alliances. Just light tubes to all of our enemies. Boom.
We'll just send him over there. We can sell this one-on-one. How about that?
the addict spike. If anybody gets out of line, reporter asks a question. Trump just points at him, and then just like Necro just descends and just any other questions, and then everybody just doesn't say a word. So yeah, another fun match. More of a brawl than a full-on death match. Lots of pencil action, man. Lots of lead to the skull. And Judge Joe Dredd didn't quite survive the MAGA Butcher.
He didn't tap.
He didn't tap. He passed out to blood loss, and
he has still not tapped out. This is like the second or third time they've had to stop a match because this motherfucker won't quit. Judge Joe Dredd will not quit. Love that guy.
I can't say some of the chants towards the lady tennis player, Stephen Jury, because they're definitely not YouTube friendly.
Yeah.
I believe it rhymes with bike, right?
It could be bicycle. So yeah, there it was a fun crowd. Yeah, it was definitely pro
So-
MAGA.
He came out dressed as Jim Cornette, right? Or was it just because of the tennis in the background during the video?
Yes, because it's the whole like they were calling him a lady tennis. That Schlack specifically on the Raw Black show was saying he looked like a lady tennis player, so that became the thing. And Jerry do that shit in the background. I give him.
You know what? Yeah. Like, I like that he leaned into it.
He's like, I'm gonna, yeah.
You know what? Good on him. Fuck yeah. But again, tread lightly. Judge Dredd does not need you, sir.
There was a Circle 6 sucks chance. Caesar may have been yelling, "Go back by the dumpsters," but I don't think he heard them.
Just Joe Dredd needs to set him straight. You don't help me out more. You're going to be the one marrying the body. We'll make it happen. There you go.
Yeah, I can't wait for fucking Judge Joe Dredd to fucking get some gold. World title, deathmatch title. Hell, even Cat, like TV, television title. He needs some gold. He's the fucking man.
He is. It's not going to be long with him. You're going to see it. But small setback, but nonetheless, happy for the MAGA Butcher, the legend, picking up another big win. So next up, we have our main event, XPW King of the Deathmatch and World title, Schlack taking on Homeless Jimmy. Oh man, like it's painful when you know the person. Oh my god!
Like, let me wrong, Schlack. I do consider him a buddy, but like Jimmy is a friend. Like I fucking love that man. There was like 2 spots in this match that I did not enjoy. So see, Dan, I still have that in me. Like, I know what you're here to do, but fuck, dude, be careful.
That first one,
that's the one, dude.
I was dive. Up and over there, like
the dive.
Yes, I was like, I had,
dude. I mean, like you thought like that Undertaker dive with HBK, like this looked worse.
The worst thing
because he didn't move right after, like when he
that's what I was planted. Like. That's what I was running when I saw him going straight down. I was fucking
yeah.
But the thing I didn't notice till I watched the video when I came back and watched it is how close he was to that glass, and if it wouldn't have shattered, how bad it could have been. Because his head was going straight at a pane of glass, going that way.
Yeah.
And dude. I don't know how it shattered, if it got hit or what, but it shattered before, it looked like. So, but
if you guys were watching live and you might have looked away a second and missed it, go back and watch the replay. Like, goddamn, again, we know and we love Jimmy, but even if I didn't, it was like, oh shit. Like I cringed. I thought it was done. Like I really did. I saw that and I was like,
he looked knocked out.
I can't confirm. I assuming he might.
I don't know if he was, but like he looked legitimately knocked out. Yeah. But fuck, it looked nasty, but like it got me involved.
Yeah. Kept going.
It kept going. He still did big spots. Like I'm sure he was half conscious, but he was still doing big
I was
spots.
Like, there was a few times like this is gonna happen. He's getting that shit.
Look, again, I love Schlack, but I was rooting for Jimmy. Take that belt.
I was.
If anybody fucking deserves it, it is Jimmy.
It was one of those matches too where the crowd doesn't chant; they're quiet.
Yeah, we're both like fucking favorites.
Well, yeah, except for me, I was chanting for Jimmy the whole time. So, but that's just I knew Schlack had it, but yeah, it was one of those quiet, like fans were just not, which happens, on big matches like this, especially
everyone's invested. They're and also it's late, and like these are 2 behemoths. Like these 2 know what the fuck to do. They're so fucking good. This match is legit scary, like terrifying.
We need to see them lock up again because I mean, it is, and then the Hurricane Rana off the top. I mean, that wasn't the only like head trauma that he took. Like, fuck, dude.
I'm saying with them locking up again, did you see how many people were out there at the end? There looks like there could be a 5 or 6 way going on down the line.
Or is it time for genocide?
Maybe
Teams?
like a flip on maybe more of a
Well,
not a team version.
well, I mean, maybe after that brawl, I mean, you could see
all of these dudes going at each other, tearing each other apart in a cage, a big fucking cage, bruh.
genocide. There you go. I mean, you already got 4 guys, and then you have Schlack. Maybe Schlack reaches out to Jimmy. He just had a hell of a match with them. It wasn't like they hated each other. It makes sense. Get a couple more.
Masada.
Hell,
That's true.
Masada.
That's true.
The Pillars, Big Joe.
Big effing Joe, absolutely.
All I'm saying is, like, seeing those Titans at the end of the night, it was fucking cool. I'm like, if they all start fighting each other, that hotel is going to be destroyed.
Yeah, it was funny because, like, I didn't realize, like, everyone was out there because I was focusing on Jimmy at that point.
Yeah.
And then when I looked, because I saw, obviously Eric Ryan, but then all of a sudden I saw, MAGA and everyone else out there too. So I was like, oh shit. So, and then when I rewatched it, I was like, all right, yeah, this feels like the beginning of something big.
Yeah.
I'm here for
I can't imagine all of them.
LA, please.
Well, and that's the thing. It wasn't like it was split up by coast either, because Joe Dredd was with the other, like MAGA and all the people against Schlack. So, I don't know. Time for a new black army.
New black army. There you go.
You already got age off. Okay. Oh,
End of the world. Extreme greetings. That's a good one. Homeless Jimmy MVP shopping cart. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Straight west. That light tube foot stomp to the face was sick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that looked ugly too. I was like, oh Jesus, please end it. Please end it. Was, I think, like the text back and forth. I was like, no more, please. This is just too painful to watch.
It's great to see it's great to see Jimmy back home in XPW. I know I was doing the welcome home chant, but it's weird. The crowd went to the welcome back, but I mean, like, we're literally doing a home.
At home. Yeah. I was at home chanting at home. But
Jimmy hurt himself more than well, I didn't know about that. Yeah. There was one spot I was like super worried because how bloody they were. I was like, fuck. Well, actually, it made it feel, I don't want to say realer, but you can, like, when you're having a fight, it doesn't look perfect. It's not.
Yeah.
So when something's not perfectly crisp, to me that adds, like, that spot. Because they were all bloody. I was worried because slippery.
Dude, that aftermath photo of Jimmy's head. Oh my God.
Yeah. Looking like hamburger. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what the bathroom looked like. I've seen like bathrooms after deathmatch tournaments. That thing, really, like, I don't see how.
There was a backstage bathroom and a front stage bathroom.
Okay, maybe that.
Well, like, yeah, I don't.
I still remember the last one I was at.
They also stayed at the hotel, so they could have just went up to their rooms.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that's actually very good.
Look at it.
Can you imagine, like, just some kids that were going to the pool, and you've just got like Jimmy with glass like protruding out of his skull, like on the elevator.
mommy, look! And the door closes. You're making shit up, honey.
I've just got this image of Schlack, and it's like, cool Halloween costume, mister.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
Well, with that being said, guys, we're going to be live here in just a few minutes or so.
We got
a little more time.
Yeah, I gave us to 7:15, so you don't have to super.
Yeah, but just in case we didn't, I don't know if we said, but yeah, Schlack retained, and yeah, it was a great match. But fuck.
Yeah.
Hard to watch.
End of the world says shout out to Veronica Kane, extreme nurse backstage.
Yes.
Was she dressed in the candy stripers? Because that's hot.
Yes, she was in a nurse.
Really?
Yeah,
good girl.
She was out front in the meet and greet. Also,
cool.
I was gonna say something else. End of the world. You made me forget. But yeah, it was a great night.
No, it was
a lot going on.
I wish I was there. Gonna
And
be
don't
back
forget,
there next year.
if you're in
Is
the
there an
front row, just be careful out there.
Yes.
Know what you're
Front
getting
row.
into.
Yes,
Yeah.
don't.
And okay, I'll just say, okay. So the thought that went through my mind, because he was there with his old lady, also dressed as whatever, cute couple's costume. I wanted to be like, after he was starting to act like, oh, I got hurt. I wanted to be like, all I could think of was Otis in my head. So is that like your thing? You like
it's just right over here.
He was doing an HBK on with the guard.
The dude looked like fucking X-Pac. Dude. I was like,
Did you check his asshole?
He's just
some
under the
out.
guardrail. I tore my asshole.
But yeah, well, whatever.
Well, on that,
he might. Oh yeah, definitely oversold that.
Steve L asks, "Is there an XPW show in?"
Oh yeah,
November?
that's what I was about to look up. I want to say it was November 20 something.
Yeah, it's a Jersey show though.
Yeah, it is
not LA.
Yeah, no, it's a Jersey.
November 30th. No,
it's November 25th.
Okay.
25th.
We'll cover that for sure. So,
and maybe we'll do a live post like we've done before.
absolutely.
And then on the December 16th.
Wait, it's November 25th. That's the same day as fucking Survivor Series. Well, I know which one I'm watching first. Easy peasy.
There you go.
Well, there you go. You get a lot of wrestling coverage for the next show.
God, does that mean Dan's gonna want to cover both on the same show? Yes. Okay.
Not if we do it right after, but
that's true.
We didn't even cover Halloween Havoc and Shotzi dressed up as Pinhead. Todd.
Yeah, I wasn't.
There's one more week of that, sir. It's a 2-week event.
I understand.
Tomorrow's the second part.
Just saying.
She's still hideous. Fuck that bitch.
I love Shotzi. What's your fucking problem with
she's
Shotzi?
Ugly.
Bud?
And she's untalented. Oh my god, she's fucking gross
beautiful.
as fuck. Nah.
Oh,
you can have my turn.
damn,
Fuck that bitch.
Jeez.
Dan, well, I mean, Dan was one of the
taste.
lucky ones who got the photos of the turd, so he's got a special connection. Shitzy. I mean, Shotzi. His favorite.
Fuck you, Todd.
Yeah,
That
Ben Grimm
was,
is right. Roxanne Perez as Freddie was hot. Yeah.
She was. She's just no Shotzi.
Yeah, she's better. Shotzi is fucking trash. That face is busted. No thanks. Not like I have a shot or anything, but I'm good. Nope.
You're bullshit artist, Pugs. Not saying.
I can tell. I see.
You're not.
You're right, Dan.
We'll see.
You know better than Pugs'
Sorry,
own
Dan,
dick.
but agree. Yeah.
Thank you.
If
I
Ben
did
Grimm
see
wants to turn heel in the chat, I
did see in the chat, because Ben mentioned, I just saw someone else mention it too. It's kind of split on the life story of Homeless Jimmy. Ben wasn't a fan, and others that have seen it before, I think we're excited. Yeah, right there you go.
It was a nice.
It's great to see Homeless Jimmy back. Okay, well, there was a couple comments on that, so. But I eat that shit up.
I like the fast forward one.
Jimmy's a big fan of it as well. I thought it was funny. I didn't see. Obviously, I have nostalgia for that. I guess I get maybe watching it for the first time. I will say this: it was a fail not seeing like Jimmy going on like panty raids and being in a frat.
I love it. I've told Jimmy that I over the episode of TV it played out. That was a great episode. There's so much going on in that episode too. There's like the stuff with Supreme and Chaos. It's a great episode. Episode 26. If anyone wants to watch the whole episode.
Perfect.
There you go.
Streaming now on streamxpw.com.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. I better. Also, new XPW Blu-rays on the XPWWrestling.com. They have XPW Rebirth, XPW California, and probably in about a week, Beautiful Disaster. So,
with Taya Valkyrie, Chelsea Green, WWE Tag Team Champion.
That's the women's title tournament.
You can see Todd and me in the front row for California, just being nonsense. Just conducting the crowd a little bit.
Is that where Chelsea yells at you because you called her a butterface or something?
No, that was in Macardona can do better.
No,
that was the show after.
The braided one yelled at Pugs that show.
Oh yeah, when I didn't know, when I said, "Who's this bitch?" Camille.
Yes, Camille. Then Caesar from the back got mad at me because I didn't boat Taya when she leaned over the guardrail. I was like, "Okay, Caesar."
He wanted to live vicariously through you.
I get it, but Caesar, go distract Johnny, whatever the fuck his name is. All right. No, I'd be nice, Big Nat, but
yeah, one thing at a time.
never say never. Never say never. You never.
You're welcome, Straight West. More coming soon.
Yeah, Dexter Loomis would be better in XPW.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pugs doesn't like anyone. God damn it!
I don't like him. I should like him. He has two badass names. I fucking love Dexter and Loomis. Fucking Sam Loomis, Billy Loomis.
Knew it was Billy for you.
I said Sam first.
You did, but I know your connection to Billy is Billy.
He could be like the legit serial killer though in XPW. It could, like you could incorporate him into Miss Extreme.
I don't like his work that much. Maybe, but
I think he'll win you over eventually. We'll see.
He hasn't yet.
I want Joey Ryan back. I know that's not a nice thing.
Wait till they're about to get him fired from Universal now, so just fucking give it a
say,
this guy cocksuckers. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't condone what Joey Ryan did or any of that bullshit.
Yeah, he's out of wrestling. Let the man be able to pay his bills.
Right? Okay, I get it, Disneyland. All right, there's lots of he's in fucking Halloween Horror Nights. It's fucking 18 plus. Chill the fuck out.
I want the Jungle Cruise gimmick though. He's got to come back in a Jungle Cruise and just do the character. Jungle Cruising. There you go. There's your fucking tag team. They're a trio. Jungle Cruising.
That's actually pretty badass.
you just booked it. All right. So
4 minutes. We're live in 4 minutes.
Live in 4 minutes. So I'm going to wrap. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We cover everything XPW and some other wrestling as well. We just did IWA Deep South. I forgot the name.
Weekend of Carnage. But real quick, before people jump out real quick because they don't want to hear you promote, I was just going to say, even if you aren't a fan of the horror program, the next one, we're just watching 90s Halloween commercials. So if you want it, I'm going to drop the link. So if you like hanging out with us.
Get your nostalgic balls tickled.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop the link so you guys can see that. So sorry, Dan, continue.
Well, I will, since they don't want to hear me promote Tad.
Well, you know what? Some people, I'm not Fabian. Some people are just going to like, okay, we're done.
We're not done.
You shouldn't do that, but.
So what else we got? Tomorrow also there'll be more Halloween content. It's been a busy month, so check out all our other episodes /Tober, all
the
that
final.
good stuff.
Yeah,
and if you like us, the Discord is free. The Discord is wild, and there's a lot of other podcasters in there. There's some wrestlers in there as well, and that's free in the comments. Check that out. And for just $1, starting at just $1, patreon.com/fleshwoundfeatures. We appreciate it. You help support us, and we love you for it. So on that note, we'll see you right over there in just a couple minutes for our Halloween commercial show.
What? I was reading.
I was ending. I was going to the finish, and you're no selling.
Put over /Tober one more time since it's the final episode.
/Tober final episode aired tonight, and you can
Thanks for the wet fart of a fucking delivery, asshole. Check out the main event, the final episode of /Tober Part 4, the final chapter. Streaming right now, right on this channel. Thank you for joining us, Dan. Now you can sign off, cocksucker.
Fuck you, and good night for now. And I'll see you in 30
We'll
seconds.
see. Yeah, we'll see you on the other one. Come watch commercials with us.
I'll see you in Disneyland.